Ted Cruz is hosting a virtual tour meeting with people across the country to talk about COVID-19 and how to recover from this pandemic.
Today he spoke with CBS 4's Sydney Hernandez in his only TV interview in the Rio Grande Valley.
Two goals:
vaccines and treatments and ultimately a cure for COVID-19. That's on the public health side. On the economic side, we've got to get people back to work.
But when? Texas Senator Ted Cruz says fast.
If we continue to keep the economy shut down for weeks and months, there are going to be enormous public health harms from that. We're going to see mental illness issues and depression. We're going to see increased rates of suicide. We're going to see substance abuse, alcohol abuse.
To prevent that, Texas is asking small businesses to apply for loans. On Tuesday, Cruz spoke to the Rio Grande Valley Partnership about the help we need here.
The Rio Grande Valley is an incredible place. I love being in the valley with just the spirit, the entrepreneurs, the hope and optimism in the valley. And listen, just 3 months ago, the valley was booming. Texas was booming. We were seeing incredible economic success. You know, we had the lowest unemployment in 50 years. We had the lowest Hispanic unemployment ever recorded in the U.S. history.
But now, one pandemic later,
we've had 17 million people lose their jobs in 3 weeks. That's 10% of the workforce in America. You have millions of small businesses on the verge potentially of bankruptcy. People have poured their lives into building a small business. We can't let that happen.
Hundreds of people in the valley depend on the oil and gas industry. And Cruz says he's been in constant communication with leaders in Saudi Arabia on how this will impact oil workers and anyone who fuels up.
We've got to get demand back. The big thing that's killing oil and gas is that demand has plummeted 30 to 40%. As long as people aren't driving their cars, aren't driving their trucks, aren't flying jet airplanes, energy producers are going to be hurting, so we got to get the economy back.
Cruz says in the future he hopes personal protective equipment and other supplies are not dependent on other countries.
When this pandemic is defeated, and it will be defeated, I think there is going to be a serious reassessment of how on earth did we let critical infrastructure be in China. We can't be dependent and vulnerable to the Chinese Communist government and their ability to threaten the lives of Americans.
Reporting with Complete Valley coverage.
We're going to make it through this.
Sydney Hernandez.
Texans are strong. Texans are resilient.
CBS 4 Valley at 10.
Senator Cruz is encouraging Americans to help each other by giving back to the community in some way and posted it to social media using the hashtag Combat COVID-19 Challenge in hopes of spreading more positivity throughout our country.